students, today we will learn multiplication of decimal numbers. So we'll consider an example 0.1 into 0.1. So first we'll represent 0.1 as 1 by 10. So multiply it with 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 multiplied by 1 by 10 is 1 by 100. Now we'll represent this as decimal, that is 0.01. So here, how do we place a decimal point in product? So in the question we have 0.1. So after the decimal point we have 1 digit. Similarly the next 0.1 there is 1 digit. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So after the 2 digits we will place the point. So follow the arrow mark. So after 2 digits we have placed a decimal point. Next let us see multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. So we'll consider an example 1.76 into 10. So we'll represent 1.76 as 176 by 100 into 10. So 0 and 0 will get cancelled. So we will get 17.6. So here in the denominator there is 1 digit. So after the 1 digit we'll place the point. So it is 17.6. Now let us multiply 1.76 into 100. So we'll represent it as 176 by 100. We'll multiply it with 100. So both the 100 and 100 will get cancelled. So the remaining answer is 176. Next, we'll see the multiplication of decimal numbers by 1000. So 1.76 will represent it as 176 by 100. We'll multiply it with 1000. So 2 zeros and zeros will get cancelled. So the remaining is 1760, that is 1760. Okay, now we will solve exercise 2.6. So first we have find. So first problem 0.2 into 6. So 6 2s are 12. 6 zeros are 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So it is 1.2. Here after in 0.2 after the decimal we have 1 digit. So we'll place the decimal point after 1 digit. So it is 1.2. Second problem we have 8 into 4.6. So 6 8s are 48. 4 8s are 32. 32 plus 4 is 36. So it is 36.8. Here also in 4.6 we have after decimal point we have only 1 digit. Next third problem, it is 2.71 into 5. So 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35, 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 3 is 13. So here in 2.71, after the decimal point we have 2 digits. So we will place the point after 2 digits, that is 13.55. So follow the arrow mark. So it is 13.55. Next fourth problem 20.1 into 4. So 4 1s are 4, 4 zeros are 0, 4 2s are 8. So here after the decimal point we have only 1 digit. So it is 80.4. Fifth problem 0.05 into 7. So 7 5s are 35, 7 zeros are 0, 0 plus 3 is 3 and 7 zeros are 0. So in question we have 0.05. After the decimal point we have 2 digits. So after the 2 digits we will place the point. It is 0.35. Next we have 211.02 into 4. So 4 2s are 8, 4 zeros are 0, 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. So it is 844.08. So in the question we can observe that after the decimal point we have 2 digits. So we place after 2 digits decimal point. So it is 844.08. So next second main, find the area of a rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeter. So we will write down the given data, that is length of a rectangle is equal to 5.7 centimeter and breadth is equal to 3 centimeter. And previously we have learned that area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So 5.7 will multiply it with 3. So 3 7s are 21 and 3 5s are 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. So it is 17.1 centimeter square. Hence the required area is equal to 17.1 centimeter square. Next, third main. First problem, 1.3 we need to multiply it with 10. So first we'll represent 1.3 as 13 by 10. And we'll multiply it with 10. So 10 and 10 will get cancelled. So the remaining is 13 is the answer. Next, second problem, 36.8 into 10. So we'll represent 36.8 as 368 by 10. And we'll multiply it with 10. So the obtained answer is 368. Third problem, we have 153.7 into 10. So first we'll represent this decimal as fraction. So 153.7 we will write it in fraction, that is 1537 divided by 10, because we have only one digit after the decimal. So 10 and 10 will get cancelled. The obtained answer is 1537. Next, fourth problem, we have 168.07 into 10. So we'll do the same thing. We'll represent it as a fraction. So 16,807 divided by 100 and we'll multiply it with 10. So 0 and 0 will get cancelled. So the obtained answer is 1680.7. Next, fifth problem, we have 31.1 into 100. We need to multiply it with 100. So we'll represent it as 311 divided by 10 into 100. So here 1 0 and 0 will get cancelled. So 311 into 10 is 3110. So next, sixth problem, 156.1 into 100. So we'll write it down as 1561 divided by 10 into 100. So here 0 and 0 will get cancelled. 1561 into 10 is 15,610. Next, seventh problem, 3.62 into 100. So we'll write it down as 362 divided by 100 into 100. So 100 and 100 will get cancelled. We'll get 362. So next, we have 43.07 into 100. So here after the decimal point we have two digits. So we'll divide it by 100. So 4,307 divided by 100 and we'll multiply with 100. So 100 and 100 will get cancelled. We'll get 4,307. Next, fourth problem. A two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 kilometer in 1 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 10 liters of petrol? We need to find. So, we'll write down the given data. Distance covered in 1 liter is equal to 55.3 kilometer. And distance covered in 10 liters is 55.3 into 10 kilometer. If we do, we'll get the answer. So, we'll multiply 55.3 into 10. So, we will represent 55.3 as 553 by 10. So, we will represent in fraction. So, we have only one digit after the decimal point. So, we will divide by 10 and multiply it with 10. So, 10 and 10 will get cancelled. The obtained answer is 553 kilometer. In first problem, we have 2.5. We need to multiply it with 0.3. So, first we will represent as a whole number. We will write down 25 into 3. So, 3 5s are 15. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So, it is 75. Now, we will represent it as a decimal number. So, there are two digits. Write to the decimal points in 2.5 and 0.3. So, thus 2.5 multiplied by 0.3 is 0.75. Next, second problem, we have 0.1 into 51.7. So, we will write it as a whole number. 1 into 517 is 517. Now we will place the decimal point. So there are 2 digits. Write to the decimal places in 0.1 and 51.7. So we will place the decimal point after 2 digits, that is 5.17. Next, third problem we have 0.2 into 316.8. So we will represent as a whole number. 2 will multiply it with 3168. So it is 6336. Now there are 2 digits, that is 1 plus 1. Write to the decimal points in 0.2 and 316.8. So therefore we will place the decimal point after 2 digits, that is 63.36. Next, fourth problem we have 1.3 into 3.1. So we will represent it as a whole number. We will write down 13, multiply it with 31. So that is equal to 403. So here also there are 2 digits. Write to the decimal points in 1.3 and 3.1. So we will place the decimal point after 2 digits. So it is 4.03. Next, fifth problem, 0.5 into 0.05. So we will represent as a whole number. So it is 5 multiplied by 5. So 5 5s are 25. So here there are 3 digits. Write to the decimal point in 0.5 and 0.05. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So after 3 digits we will place a decimal point here. So it will become 0.025. Next, sixth problem, 11.2 we have to multiply it with 0.15. So first we will represent it as a whole number. We will write down 112 into 15. So that is 1680. Here there are 3 digits. Write to the decimal point in 11.2 we have 1 digit after decimal point, and 0.15 we have 2 digits. So it is 3 digits. So after 3 digits we will place a decimal point. So it is 1.680. Problem we have 1.07. We need to multiply it with 0.02. First we will write it as a whole number. We will write 107. We will multiply it with 2. So that is equal to 214. Here there are 4 digits, that is in question 1.07 we have. After decimal point we have 2 digits, and 0.02 we have 2 digits. So 2 plus 2 is 4 digits. So we will place the decimal point after 4 digits. So it is 0.0214. Next, eighth problem we have 10.05. We need to multiply it with 1.05. So we will write it down as a whole number first. It is 1005 multiplied by 105. So that is equal to 1,05,525. So there are 4 digits. Write to the decimal places in 10.05 and 1.05. So we will place the decimal point after 4 digits. So it is 10.5525. Okay students, we have completed with the exercise 2.6. Go through the video 2 to 3 times to get the clear understanding of the concepts. Thank you.